What's up everybody, I am back to give you my review of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Rogue Nation is the 5th installment in the Mission Impossible series, and wow, we're still here watching these movies. Tom Cruise is back as IMF agent Ethan Hunt, joined by his co-stars Jeremy Renner, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, and Alec Baldwin. To get right into it, wow, this movie is incredible. I loved this movie. The Mission Impossible series is a series that has gotten better with age. It's one of the rare Hollywood franchises that seems to get better each time they make another installment. Certainly that can be said about Rogue Nation. I dare say it probably is the best Mission Impossible movie in the entire series. So Tom Cruise, again, he is back as Ethan Hunt, and he is on a mission to find out who the Syndicate is. The Syndicate is this evil criminal organization that has orchestrated many terrorist attacks. This ultimately leads to Ethan Hunt and his team, Simon Pegg, Jeremy Renner, and Ving Rhames, having to go rogue. They have to do this mission on their own. And along the way, this movie has so many twists and turns and different action sequences that are incredible. I dare say that this is the best action movie of the summer. Probably opposite of Mad Max, but it is certainly up there as the best action movie of the summer in my opinion. I mean, by this point, we've heard about the sequences. We've heard about Tom Cruise hanging off of the side of a plane, which he actually did do. And when you see that stunt come to fruition on screen, it's just ridiculous to think about that this man hung off of the side of an airplane as it flew. And then there's this really intense underwater scene where Ethan's character has to hold his breath for a near impossible amount of time, and it's just nail biting all the way through. And it was a quieter scene, but the tension was definitely elevated. And then probably my favorite action sequence of this movie is the motorcycle car chase. Like, wow, that was just unbelievable to watch. It's definitely one of the better chases in movies that I've seen recently. Like, again, all practical, just a level of skill and talent that is just amazing to watch. Props have to be given to Tom Cruise. He did most of his stunts in this movie, and for him to be 53 years old, he's incredible right now. He's had a resurgence, and he is still one of Hollywood's big blockbuster action stars. To go along with that, I think the rest of the cast did a pretty good job of, you know, portraying their characters. Simon Pegg is Benji, hilarious. Film's villain, who's played by Sean Harris, the villain is named Solomon. I thought he did an incredible job. He was cold, a man of few words, but you could just tell this guy was just evil. And Rebecca Ferguson was sort of like the love interest to Tom Cruise in this movie, and she just kept you on your toes because you never knew which side she was on, but she was just incredible. Like, she was a true female heroine that held her own and really elevated Cruise to even be better. I will say that I think Jeremy Renner and Ving Rhames kind of took a backseat compared to what they did in the previous movie, Ghost Protocol, but I don't think it was too noticeable. They didn't have much to do, but that's okay because Tom Cruise really just shined in every aspect of this movie. And I've seen all of the Mission Impossible movies, and surprisingly, this story and plot is really easy to follow. Previous movies, I found it a little difficult to follow the story. This one was really straight to the point, good versus evil. It just made sense. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation had it all. It had the action, it had the thrills, it had the comedy, it just had everything you needed to enjoy a good summer popcorn blockbuster action movie. And with that said, it's definitely up there for me as one of the best summer movies of the year. They're already starting production for a 6th Mission Impossible, which I'm not mad at because, like I said, this series gets better with age every time they make a new installment. So, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation does an incredible job at delivering the thrills, the action, and the comedy. And for those reasons, I have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And if you haven't seen it, go see it. Trust me, it's a really good movie. Alright people, that's all I got for my review of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. As always, go follow me on social media at JRW the Creator, Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to the channel and show me some love. And then go check out my website, JordanRWilliams.com. And new to me, I am now actually on MoviePilot. Go check me out, moviepilot.com/JordanRWilliams. And I will see y'all next time.